guys, so we got a bye, which is pretty typical of my Innistrad experience, I'd say. I am going to fill in this time though, rather than just saying that I'm bad at Innistrad. I'm going to do a crack a pack. Yeah, well, I'm going to crack a pack and talk about the contents for you. Not a crack a pack, I feel like that's a limited resources thing. Anyway, so I've got a pack of Battle for Zendikar here, 1-8 when I top 8'd up PPTQ this last weekend. And we'll go over the contents and see what our first pick would be. So the first card is Coral Helm Guide. It's a 2-1, makes creatures unblockable. Pretty reasonable in the blue-white or blue-black decks, I'd say. Myers Malice, Mind Rot with upside. Tajuru Stalwart, often a 3-4 in the decks that will play it. It's a 3-mana 0-1 with Converge. Put a 1-1 counter on it for each color mana spent to cast it. Clutch of Currents, quality Awaken card. Belligerent Whiptail, haven't really had good results with this one because, unlike in Dragons of Tarkir, the 4-2, not super significant. Court Castigator, 2-1 for 2, pretty aggressive. Undo Champion, whenever another ally enters the battlefield under your control, every creature you control gets trampled. Gideon's Reproach, quality removal. Vestige of Emrakul, 3-4 trample, great in the blue-red Devoid deck, and also the black-red Devoid deck, based on the fact that it has trample. Ghostly Sentinel, that's just 3-3 flyer. Grip of Desolation, exile target creature and land, also quality removal. Titan's Presence requires you to play a lot of colorless creatures for it to be great removal, but if you get that late in pack 1 or late in pack 2 or 3, it's pretty good. Core Blade Whirl, 2-2, when it enters the battlefield, for 2, and when it or another creature enters the battlefield, ally enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn, pretty sweet. And the rare is Conduit of Ruin. It's a 5-mana 6-6 when you cast it, so when you cast it, regardless of whether it gets countered or not, search your library for a 7-drop or higher colorless creature card with converted mana cost 7 or higher. Put it on top of your library and shuffle. And then it also has the ability, the first creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. I've set aside the Conduit, the Grip of Desolation, the Gideon's Reproach, and the Clutch of Currents as cards that I would definitely consider taking first pick. And I take the Conduit of Ruin. It allows you to take a lot better creatures than it would normally. And than you would normally, just like Banes of Balagan, Rune Processors, and all sorts of other great creatures. So that's probably the pick. If it wasn't in the pack, I think I would take the Grip of Desolation. Just instant speed, conditionless removal. Pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, even though we didn't do great. And I'll see you next time. Until then, subscribe to the Daily Draft for a new draft video every weekday. And remember, take drafting one day, take Magic one draft at a time. Got it. See you next time.